Hi everyone, my name is Adam Gotelli. I'm a professional basketball player in Italy. I'm currently in my second season right now. In my first year, I played in a city called Messina. It was on the island of Sicily. We made it to the finals last year, had a great run in the playoffs. It was a great experience for me as a rookie. And in this season, I'm currently playing in the town called Potenza. It's in the south of Italy. Right now, we're currently in first place, just starting the second half of our season, trying to keep that momentum going through the rest of the year. So I'm just here to kind of give you guys some tips along the way of how to progress in your basketball careers. And one question that I've heard a lot lately is, should you jump on your free throws? And this is an interesting topic because I think that there is a time and place for it, as long as you know where you're at in your skill level. So everyone knows, or most of you should know, that when you have that free throw line, you're not allowed to cross it until that ball hits the rim. When you're shooting your free throws, if you cross it, it's a violation, so make or miss, shot doesn't count. Now, this is something that you need to be aware of because if you're shooting a free throw and you're jumping in your routine, the ref, in most cases, will not be used to people jumping on their free throws. So they're going to have an extra emphasis put on that line, and they're going to keep a close eye on you that whole time. Whereas in many cases, especially as you grow older, refs may not care as much if you cross that line right before the ball hits the rim. So you may get a little bit of leniency as you move forward just because you get into the flow of the game. The referee might not have that on their priority list as things to look at. Nevertheless, you don't want to cross that free throw line. So I think there is a use case for jumping when you're at a certain age. And if you're at an age where you're not strong enough to get your shot up to the basket without jumping, by all means, you're going to want to start behind that free throw line. If you need to jump, make sure you give yourself enough room. If you get that jump shot off, perfect, fine. Once you hit a certain strength level, the reason why I would take that jump out is because that jump is an extra variable in your jump shot that you don't want to have to control. For example, you're not going to be able to repeat the same jump every time on a free throw over and over and over. So say you go to the free throw line 10 times in a game and you're shooting 10 free throws. It's very difficult to repeat your jump shot, your form, the amount of strength, upper body strength that you use, the follow through, and everything. So you have, for example, say you have 20 variables in your jump shot, the wrist, follow through, all of that. You want to cut as many of those out as possible and perfect the variables that you can control. If you take that jump out of your free throw routine, I think that's one less thing to worry about on your free throws. It's also one less thing for the ref to worry about and pick on. The final comment that I have towards this is, as you move towards higher levels, if a coach, scout, manager sees you jumping on a free throw routine and they're feeling uneasy about taking you for their team, picking you up as a player, that might be one thing that deters them. Because if you have this small hitch in your game that most people don't have, it may lead them to question, why does this kid have this hitch? What else in his game is undeveloped? Like I said, you just want a clean, polished game. You want a clean, polished shot, and the way to do that is cut as many variables out as possible. So there's my 2 cents on that topic. Hope you guys can use this going forward. Thanks again.